I appreciate it. There we go. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, chat. We got a logo.
What a wonderful view of the lights of Miami here on a gorgeous night in South Florida. And you, D.A.
Kevin, good evening. It has been
that warrior mentality, the common thread there, D.A. Thanks so much. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Smith is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Dragic in at the point guard position. And for the Heat, we've got Kendrick Nunn. Jimmy Butler is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Robinson in at the 2.
And the Heat trading away the big contract of Hassan Whiteside. Check, it cleared the way for the ascension of Bam Adebayo.
Well, you know, his versatility has stunned people. We knew about his athleticism. But look, the playmaking, the in-between game, I think he's been a revelation.
Big surprise for a good team, too. And here are the Suns now. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
Nunn against Dragic. Nunn passes to Robinson. Butler against Bridges. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Dragic. Ayton trying to break free. Dragic gets the bucket.
More than just a jump shooter. Dragic is also capable of getting it done inside. Nice one.
Back to Nunn. Pass to Butler. Over to the wing. Robinson finds Nunn. 4 on the clock. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
DeMarcus is an enforcer on the offensive end. He has all the tools to dominate night in and night out.
Now here's Dragic. 29 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
And here's Nunn. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Shoots. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
Ayton hits them both.
And we see just about every player in the league trying to shoot the 3 shot. Now, if you were playing today, be honest, would you find yourself launching a few?
Yes, and you know what my nickname would be? What? Shakovich. So I did shoot 22 in my career. I made 1. That's not a good percentage, but it's good enough because I made 1. Probably the one that counted.
Yep.
But really, why shoot threes if no one can stop you on the inside?
Well, he's right.
I think
he's right.
Why would you? That's logical.
Yeah, of course.
Rational.
You get fouled, you go to the line, the 3-point play. And here's Nunn. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Nunn, that's good.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Dragic left side. Rejected by Cousins.
Great anticipation by DeMarcus. His instincts are excellent pretty much in every phase of the game.
First trip to the line for him here.
And really a big factor in their win last time out was his work at the line.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Booker. Pulls up on the wing. And that one goes long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down. He is that open.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He's just an intense guy who just wants to win. Butler forcing the action.
For Miami, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And so Butler nails both of them. Suns leading by 5. Smith outside. Back to Dragic. Here's Ayton. Feeds to Bridges. Dragic dishes to Booker. The kick out to Dragic. Offline with his 3. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat.
And Shaq, you were able to do what many players dream of, which is represent the U.S. on an international level. When you reflect on your time with USA basketball, what stands out?
First of all, I should have been on that 92 team, but that's a different story. We're not gonna talk about
Didn't
that.
they take Christian Laettner?
Yeah, they took Christian
Laettner,
Laettner.
yeah.
But I won a FIBA World Gold in '94. It's a great experience. However, I should have been on the 92 team. Should have been on the 92 team.
There's no
Should
doubt
have been
you
on the 92 team.
Which team?
92.
You should have been
92.
on it. Yeah, 92.
I'm dreaming of 92.
Yeah,
No pun intended.
92. Now Ayton. After Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Ayton kicks to Booker. No good, unable to end this run.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Suns leading by 3. Puts up a 3. Again, the miss by Booker.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
A hard guy to keep off the line. Butler gets himself there in a variety of ways.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Robinson. And he's good on the second. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Dragic looking it over. The pass to Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Bridges. The Heat making a switch here. Tice is checked in. Phoenix also making some changes. Johnson comes in for Smith. And it's Hill in for Goran Dragic. Passes to Adebayo. Inside. Bridges against Butler. Pass to Hero. Shot clock at 5. Here's none. Miami no good on that time either. Phoenix leading by 4. Here's Hill. That one no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Puts it up. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Shaq, you know the importance of great footwork, and I know that you have found some other guys that are standouts in that category right now in the league.
Well, Kyrie Irving, he has great ball handling. You know, that definitely requires great feet work.
Yes.
DeMar DeRozan, James Harden with that Euro step and that step back. You got to have excellent feet work to pull those moves off.
Here's Hill. Softly drops in the floater. And the Suns lead by 4.
And how about George Hill? My goodness, shaking the defense loose.
Nunn kicks to Butler.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Bridges against Butler. Bridges passes to Ayton. The 3. And Hill, the bucket on the assist by Ayton. And now a 7-point Suns lead.
That's where Hill really excels as a shooter in those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Nunn passes to Hero. Fires it up. Rebound by the Suns.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Over none. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Outside Hill. Shot, high post. Another one falls for Phoenix.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
And here's none. Last time out, he had 13 points. Pass to Hero. Dishes it to Butler. To stop the run. And it's good on the layup. Butler's got 7 points.
Unwilling to give up on that possession, Butler knifes in and does damage.
Hill passes to Booker. It's back to Hill. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
And you look at the news every day, so much division. Commissioner Adam Silver has talked about basketball and sports really in general as a unifying force. And Shaq, it definitely does bring us together.
You know, the NBA is a melting pot. It's not about where you're from or what language you speak. It's all about teamwork, discipline, and respect. And I've always said there's 2 things, despite what you have going on in the world, especially stressful, there's 2 things that'll shut all that down: music and sports.
They always do it. But isn't it great to be associated with the league that is on the forefront of those kinds of things?
I don't know about that, but it's great to be associated with you.
Isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
I mean,
I've been waiting to come down here for years.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Kenny and Ernie, ha, 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 ha.
Here's Hero. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. A second chance effort. No good on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Hits the 3 from the wing. 12 points for him.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. A different look for Miami. Zach Collins checked in for Bam Adebayo. Justice Winslow comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Vincent subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Now here is Hill. He's got 9. Now the pass to Hernan Gomez. Johnson outside. Hill left side. Can't get it to fall. The Heat trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Tice. And it's blocked. Outside Hill. Steps back and fires. Vincent with the rebound. Heat shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. Here's Hero. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Tice inside. Hernan Gomez on him. Tice, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Good on the bucket.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
On offense, here are the Heat. They trail by 6. Passes it to Vincent. Here's Hero. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside, Vincent. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Right wing. McDermott with it. That shot, no good. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He delivered 9 points. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
That's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
Collins is out there with Daniel Tice. Then it's Justice Winslow. Then it's Vincent. And it's Hero into the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And they always say great offense beats great defense, but let's give those elite defenders their due. Shaq, who stands out as the best defensive players in your mind in the league right now?
Well, I got three names. First, since I'm the big guy, let's go with the big guys. Rudy Gobert, a.k.a. the Stifle Tower. See, that's his bread and butter. You talk about defense. Then you got to go to, that's the claw, Kawhi Leonard. Always going to be on that list. And I got to throw in Jimmy Butler. He never backs down from anything.
Can you make that noise one more time? Is it like a bird or something like that?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? You have the job. I like that.
Here's McDermott. That one's not going to go. Collins with some nice D. The Heat trail by 6. Down low. And Tice gets it to go.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Jerome. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Throws it up high. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Devin Booker.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
McDermott on your squad is like having a guy that you can rely on knocking down shots from the stretch 4 position.
Well, he's making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. And for the Suns, Smith comes in for Johnson. And it's Dragic in for George Hill. Jerome passes to Dragic. Robinson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now Winslow. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Showing off his work in the weight room. He's an and-one machine. Justin Winslow has that kind of potential.
That's good from Winslow. Here's Jerome. Well, Jimmy Butler seems to be in the prime of his career. Shaq, I know you love the passion with which he approaches the game.
Yes, he does not cheat you with his effort at either end of the court, offensively and defensively. And listen, at times, look, he's rubbed the teammates the wrong way, but he's all about winning. You got to love his approach.
And you could argue, honestly, and when you're competing for championships, you should rub a teammate the wrong way from time to time. It's about holding guys accountable.
Winslow wide open. He fires. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Jerome. Kicks it to Dragic. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Hernan Gomez finds Dragic. Clock at 6. And yes, it's good. The Heat trail by 6. Pass to Winslow. Here's Vincent. He dishes it to Cousins. And there's the pass to Winslow. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Passes it to Jerome. Back to Dragic. Knocks it loose and stolen by Cousins. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Boston Celtics.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in from Miami. Hernan Gomez kicks to Smith. He feeds it to McDermott. Against Winslow. Releases. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Robinson down low. Butler on the way. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Look at the Heat. They're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will.
I think for the Heat, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
I don't think they played their best basketball. So if things do come together for them before the end of the regular season, look out.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Collins. Shaq, something that may not get enough attention. Over nearly 2 decades of play, you made the postseason almost every year. To me, that's an incredible accomplishment.
Yeah, I was in the playoffs 17 out of 19 years. Only missed one my rookie year along with the Suns. You know what that means? I was terrible. How could I miss it?
That is some kind of resume.
Why?
And that one's good, Ayton.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Robinson against Booker. Robinson dishes to Butler. He kicks to Winslow. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Devin Booker.
Using that solid frame inside, Winslow draws the foul.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And Miami making a change here. Nunn's checked in. Mikal Bridges checked in for Phoenix. Here's Booker. The shot, no good. Nice D from Cousins. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. And Butler gets it to go.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Pass to Cousins. Jacks up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. There's the pass to Adebayo. And Cousins throws it down.
I loved him being aggressive right there. DeMarcus is a big target at the rim.
Booker inside, defended by Butler. And it's Cousins with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Miami. Phoenix with the ball. There's the 3. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight for 3. Booker, it's good from long range. Booker's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Butler passes to Nunn. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And the dunk by Booker.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Timeout called, the Heat. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Miami. Nunn finds Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got 16.
Oh, not lacking confidence from this area. Butler feels like he can get a shot off anytime he wants.
Hill dishes to Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's perfect from the line this time.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Pass to Tice. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Tice, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Bridges, no one around him. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Bridges has got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns. And Miami shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Hero passes to Nunn. There's the dish to Butler. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now, here's Bridges. 11 points for him in that last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And he wreaked havoc on defense with 4 steals for the game.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in the line so far here in the second quarter.
You know, overcoming many obstacles in this path to the NBA, Jimmy Butler has greatness in him. And I think that's helped him rise to every challenge.
And not the same rhythm or approach that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really creating contact. Like to see him get back to that here in this quarter.
The basket by Johnson.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Denver Nuggets. Back to Nunn. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Bridges kicks to Johnson. Pass to Booker. He's feeling it. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Booker's got 23. Shaq, thanks for coming by. Entertaining as always. Happy to have you on the program. You have an open share anytime you want to join us.
Anytime, Kevin, my pleasure. Whenever you guys need me, just give me a call. If I'm not doing Icy Hot, Krispy Kreme, or the General Insurance, you just give me a call.
Other than that, you'll be free.
Yeah, I'll be free.
That's good to know. You know, Greg, there are good players, and there are great players, and there are superstars. And then there's Shaq.
Yeah, I mean, he once said he'd like to be known as
The big Aristotle.
because Aristotle said, excellence is not a singular act, it's a habit. You are what you repeatedly do. Well, Shaq's lived by that on and off the court.
Here's Nunn. Off target from three-point range. Here's Bridges. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Butler gets it to go.
If you're defending Jimmy Butler, you got to hit him harder than that.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Kicks it to Ayton. Three-pointer. Nunn grabs the board. Loads it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a sizable lead as the quarter. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny. And making his triumphant return to our set, the one-man broadcasting phenom, Shaquille.
Thank you.
And now with the second half of...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
His play so... far as what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Setting the floor for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wing. Ayton is out there with Smith. And it's Dragic in at the point. Phoenix leading by 14.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
Nunn kicks to Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. And here is Cousins. Rebound by Smith.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
But he recovers it. Booker the pass to Dragic. Here's Smith. And the shot is long. The Heat trail by 16. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy's thirsty tonight. You can tell he wants the ball every time down the floor.
Booker outside. Back to Dragic. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
They definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They can't be afraid of keep pushing the basketball in transition because in a half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
Stolen by Robinson. And the pass to Cousins. Back to Robinson. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists in the game.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Outside Dragic. And Booker kicks to Dragic. And the Suns get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this gives us a chance to highlight the rookies with the most assists here in the second half of the season. And you look at Nunn, currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision.
He's making progress in his first season in the league, and his command of their offense and opposing defenses improves every time he takes the floor.
Winslow's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. And the Suns making a change here as well. McDermott's checked in. Robinson passes to Cousins. He kicks it to Winslow. Robinson with it. And here's Winslow. He has 5. And the rejection by Smith. Now here's McDermott. D right on him. Smith dishes to McDermott. Winslow against Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
Collins checked in for Bam Adebayo. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Here's McDermott, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Here's a look at the stats for Jimmy Butler. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. Right around 25 points per, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
Outside Butler. Miami no good on that time either.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
The range of Doug McDermott is huge for this team. The D can't leave him open or they will pay.
Robinson finds Butler. Winslow with it. He's got 5. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Jerome, covered by Winslow, and finished off by McDermott.
McDermott's shooting form is just outstanding. One of the purest shooters we have in the game.
The Heat trail by 17. Here's Winslow. He's got 7. And Cousins kicks to Winslow. Back to Cousins. No good with the triple. And it's the Suns' ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Booker up top. He's guarded by Collins. Booker looking around. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And stolen by Cousins. And it's the Heat on the break. 3-pointer, Butler, good on the 3-point shot. Butler's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Miami.
No waste of time on that catch and shoot. Pretty much nothing you can do if he gets it off that quick.
Smith outside. Poked away. Stolen by Collins. Winslow finds Butler. Back to Winslow. Outside Collins. Unable to get that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. McDermott, no one around him, drains the three-pointer. McDermott's got 10 points in just the second half.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot, because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously, there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positive from a standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time as far as social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities through social media.
Jerome passes to McDermott. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Outside Hill. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm has been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Hill looking around. And it's been a tough game for him offensively. The Heat trail by 15. This is it to Hero. Pass to Tice. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Hill. Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Johnson kicks to McDermott. Dishes to Hill. Pass to Johnson. Fires the three. And again, it's the Suns missing. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 15-point game. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. They swipe it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And they double up Butler. Collins pass it to Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat. Suns leading by 15. To the inside. Hill. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Hill showing some deceptive strength in his wiry frame.
A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Collins. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Jimmy Butler.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's Hero. Here's the three. Hits it from three-point range. Hero's got 5.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
The pass to Dragic. On deep. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgot he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him, they will pay a little extra motivation. Fuel for the fire.
Count it. He's got 11.
Bouncing off defenders like a pinball, something we see from Dragic almost every night.
Pass to Hero. 1:33 left to play here in the third. And stolen by Ayton. Bridges against Winslow. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
In a moment now to see some numbers for Ayton. 10th in rebounding, 19th in blocks. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And He's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Both free throws good from Bridges. Here's none. He's got 5. 1:16 left to play in the third. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Double team on Adebayo. 5 on the clock. None. That's good.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Outside Hill. Pass to Dragic. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Nunn looking around. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The drive by Hill. To the paint. Outside Dragic. Ayton. And that one is off. And so it's Phoenix in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their transition game. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Hero out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Winslow in at the 3 set. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Bridges with the board. Suns leading by 16. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. On the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi, PG, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie.
Oof. Oh, wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call, you know.
That is.
Got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
Agreed. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Hill dishes to Johnson. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Here's Nunn. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Johnson surveying the floor. He dishes it to Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Floats it up for Adebayo. Lays it up off the glass.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Johnson outside. Now Bridges. Trying to get open is Johnson.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Excellent D there from Hill. Phoenix leading by 20.
Hey, yo, right here.
Bridges with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Bridges, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has got 7 now in this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Takes it off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Dragic.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Dragic. Sweet little floater.
Goran Dragic has developed that beautiful teardrop, making himself a more versatile scorer.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
A different look for Miami. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Butler comes in for Winslow. Robinson is subbed in for Tyler Hero. And for the Suns, Smith checked in for Johnson. And it's Booker in for Goran Dragic. Butler kicks to none. Pass to Cousins. And they double up Cousins. Here's none. Rejected by Booker.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Hill inside. Robinson on him. The Heat trail by 20. Now here's Adebayo. Butler on the wing. The pass to Nunn. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Cousins. That one drops for him.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Hill against Robinson. Hill passes to Booker.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals him.
Booker against Butler. Back to Nunn. Trying to get open is Adebayo. The offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
So difficult to stop. You try and match his physicality. Nope. There's Cousins going to the line.
And Cousins drops them both. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 22 is their biggest lead. Passes to Booker. And here's Nunn. To the right side. Robinson finds Nunn. From deep. That shot off the mark. Now the Suns take it the other way.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else. These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
On the wing, Booker, defended by Nunn. Smith, no good. The Heat trail by 17. Second chance shot, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
One of the guys who fills up the stat sheet. Unfortunately for Cousins, that tends to include a high number of techs each year.
And he makes both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Smith outside. It's back to Hill. Here's Ayton. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Butler. Doesn't go for it. Smith with the defensive effort. The drive by Booker. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And how about the energy on the take from Booker? The defense looking helpless to stop him.
Free throw good, Booker. Miami's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Butler passes to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. Robinson for three. Bridges with the board. Suns leading by 18. Deep two from Hill. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. And Miami has possession. None with it. The dish to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
When you throw it ahead to Butler, he's a fantastic dunker. Really gets it up and throws it down.
Ayton wide open. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Cousins has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Adebayo. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Bridges against Robinson. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 20.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Bounce pass Robinson. Nunn passes to Cousins. Back to Nunn. A three ball. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 5th assist in this one. Suns leading by 17. Phoenix calls timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Coming into this game, he had been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Booker against Robinson. Pass to Butler. Takes the three. Rebound by Smith. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
That's a strong move right down there in the paint. Something you see a lot from Goran Dragic.
Outside Robinson. Back to Nunn. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Dragic kicks to Booker. Now the pass to Ayton. Dragic against Nunn. Knocked away. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Robinson against Booker. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, can I get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It could definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Devin Booker.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
First one falls for him, and the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Both free throws good from Booker. The Heat trail by 20. Here's Strus. Passes it to Okpala. Here's Strus. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Now Culver. Booker trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Culver.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Here's Vincent. Plays it up and banks it in.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
On the wing, Booker. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our